Yeah, well, welcome to the Power TV match of the week. We are here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium. It's an absolute picture here, the field, especially in these drought conditions. They've done a wonderful job at the stadium. We're seeing Souths. It's a home game for them against ladder leaders Wattles Warriors. Let's have a look at these two sides before they run on. For the South side, at fullback is Ben Howard. On the wings is Nathan Jones and Jordan Lip. In the centres, Connor Williams and Hayden Packer. In the halves are Mitch Chute and Wade Austin. In the front row, Jacob Whittaker, Angus Hearn and Isaac Laird. In the back row is Dylan Court, Josh Foster and Ethan Hearn. And on the benches, Les Harpington, Mitch Murphy, Riley Wilson and Tate McCormack. For the Wattles side, at fullback is Andrew Richardson. Michael Marshall is on one wing. Braden Wilson is on the other wing. Jake Harvison and Nick Vanderpool returned together for the first time in this 2019 season. They're in the centres. Travis Byrne is the coach. He's at 5'8". Matt Duggan is at half. In the front row, it is Joe Morris, the birthday boy, Dale Volvo Perkins, and the other front rower is Michael Pearson. In the back row, it's Ty Gardner, Mitch Corner, and Nathan Galton. And on the bench, Matt Richards, Jordan Henry, Mitch Duff, and Matt Burke. Should be a fantastic game here. It's quite breezy conditions, a bit cool here in this nice town of Toowoomba. We'll be there in the kickoff, and we send you over to George Nutzy McVeigh for the kickoff.
Hello and welcome to the Power TV match of the day on PowerTVAustralia.com. I'm Andrew O'Brien. I'm part of the Obee and Cookie Call, and we're joined here by the one and only, the Condorine River Spy, that man himself, George McVeigh. Looking forward to this game tonight, aren't we, Georgie?
We are definitely looking forward to the game. A must-win game here for the Southern Suburbs Tigers. As we talked to Nev there on air just a short time ago, he's actually tipped the Tigers here tonight. I can't see the Tigers beating the Wattles Warriors, but he said he's been liking the way they're warming into it. They're playing a very expansive game of rugby league. Big opportunity on their home ground against the leading side of the competition, the Wattles Warriors. I think the Wattles defence will just nullify anything the Tigers can throw at them, but I've been wrong once this year to Obee, so it could be the second time.
Yeah, it might be, mate. I've been wrong. I think it was 2011 the last time I was wrong. But look, one thing Souths have to do is start well. Have a quick look at their side. They've got Ben Howard at fullback, Nate Jones on one wing, Jordan Lip the other, Hayden Packer, Connor Williams in the centres, as you can hear them coming out, Mitch Chute, Wade Austin in the halves, Whittaker, Hearn, Laird in the front row, Court, in the back row, Harpson, Murphy, Wilson and McCormack is in the on the bench there as the Wattles guys come out, and their side at the back is Andrew Richardson, and the centres we've got Vanderpool and Hargraves. On the wings, Marshall and Wilson, Burns and Duggan in the halves. We've got, I suggest, Pearson, Morris, and Volvo Perkins. His birthday today, the co-captain, Gardner, Cornier, and Galton in the back row. Richards, Henry, Crank, and Burke are on the bench. Referee, I think, is Peter Watts. And Wattles will be going towards the scoreboard, and looks like they're going to kick off, mate. So, what I have been impressed with Wattles the last couple of weeks, Nutzy, is their defence. I mean, they only had 6 points scored against them at Warwick last week, 6 points the week before against Highfield. So they've really lifted to another level.
They really have in their defences. It's the key to everyone's success in the rugby league. It's not how many points you score. It's your efforts to stop side scoring against you, and they've been very, very strong in that regard.
Yeah, it was Wattles are on the field at the moment, waiting for Souths to come out, and it's nice that we've got Wattles and Souths on each side, waiting for Souths to come out. So we've got Wattles reserve grade on one side of the tunnel and Souths on the other side. So it's always good to see the clubs getting together. Fairly frisk night here, a bit of a breeze here. The field is in absolute picture condition, isn't it, George?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It just makes you want to pull your boots on and come out and play on this lovely oval. What they've done to it what they've done to the oval. They've done a complete revamp of the oval, and it's just in pristine condition. Obee, it's fantastic to have a facility like this in Toowoomba.
Yeah, it certainly is. And on a night like tonight, it is really, really good. So we'll see how we go from there. And we're still waiting for the south side. Bit of a tactic
Might have been early tactics here to the Southern Suburbs Tigers, and they still haven't come out on the field, Obee.
No, they haven't, you see. So we've got Peter Watts waiting just on the sideline, the referee.
Just gone to 6:30 now.
Fairly good crowd here tonight, mate.
Yeah, good crowd as well. Walked in there, just in the main grandstand. Come back from that side there, Obee.
Yep, we're up right in the actual roof.
Yeah, you scare me.
And I'm scaring you, yeah. But well, we did a lot here through the finals, and you do get used to the height here, Georgie.
Yeah, after a while, Obee.
Yeah. So there you go. So anyway, we'll be round the grounds with Nev Cherry Pest Control. Nev's out at Brothers for an important clash for Brothers against Pittsworth. There tonight. We'll cross to him at half-time. Brothers on 8 points, just outside. Well, they're probably 3 games outside. Three games out of the 5. So they really need to win against Pittsworth tonight. Oakey and Warwick are playing also at Trevor Mickleborough Oval. So she'll be on a bit of a fresh night. Here they come now, the Souths Tigers, led out by their inspirational leader, Jacob Whittaker. Hasn't he been very good for them the last couple of years?
Very strong. He very rarely plays a bad game. He's a big man. He plays with a lot of strength, Obee.
He sure does. I'm looking forward to Mitchell Chute going very, very well. I noticed that we didn't have Jazz Namana. He may be a late pull-out of this side, so I don't see his name in the sheet there.
He's not on the bench there. You've covered that bench correctly, Obee.
Okay, so we'll see how we go. Looks like we're going to have a minute's silence for the South, so you won't hear anything. You'll see the vision, of course, but we won't have any sound. A minute's silence for South. Yeah, the minute silence is for Doug Anderson. He's a life member of the South Junior Rugby League, and I've had a lot to do with Doug. We looked after him with Men of League Foundation probably over the last 5 or 10 years. A wonderful, wonderful man, passing away early in the week, and they'll be celebrating his life on Tuesday at 10:30 up at the chapel out there near the cemetery. So our condolences go out to Doug's family and the South Club. Here's kick-off here, Nutzy.
There's kick-off here at the Berghoffer Stadium. We see the Warriors kick off deep down to the southern suburbs territory, hit the try line. They pick up the ball and they give it immediately away to Whittaker. Whittaker gets a bit of speed up and he makes it 20 out from his own try line. Into dummy half goes Hearn. Hearn will get it away to his front rower partner and Laird. That's a good run by Laird. He gets it up to 20 short of the halfway line. Tries to get a quick play. The ball, hold him down. Hearn gets it away to Lip. Lip drops the ball back inside to Foster. Foster's 12 short of the halfway line. Good defence by the Warriors there. He'll play the ball back to Hearn. Hearn dummies and goes himself. He saw a little bit of a gap, but it quickly closed. He's going to be 10 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle 5. Hearn to dummy half. They're going to use the short side. Good pass. Gets it away to that man, Williamson. Williamson seen half a hole, but it quickly closed. They're inside Wattles territory. Tackle 5. The kick goes up. It's gone up very, very high. The South Tigers try to pick it up. No, they kick it. Ball on the ground. The Warriors try to pick up, but no, he's knocked it on. There's the first mistake of the game. No, what's the referee going to say? He's going to change over.
Yeah, it was a midfield bomb. Probably not the right option there, but I suppose they're under instructions, you see, because they've got a pretty cracked side, this Wattles, so it's Wattles bringing it out from their own line.
Well, Obee, if you want to put the Warriors under any sort of pressure. You should have been kicking. Souths have got the breeze in the first half. Get that ball down to their try line as we see him go across the field. Richardson breaks the line. He goes through. He's up 20 to go. He passes it out to Wilson. Can he get it over? I think he can. Ball goes down. What's the referee going to say? Has he scored the try? As he looks to the touch judge and he awards the try. There's first try here to the Warriors. First touch of the ball. Tackle 2. They spread the ball wide and they've come up with a try. We've only been going exactly 80 seconds.
Yeah, we have. And it's the first touch and the first ruck for Wattles. So it's on him. It's a great break from Andrew Richardson.
He went went across the field. And the Tigers just stood off him and he sliced straight through and he showed a clean pair of heels. And they come at him. The cover defence couldn't quite get to him. He got the ball away to Wilson, and we've seen Wilson so many times this year in positions like that when he's come up against one defender. Far too strong, and he said, get out of my road, and he scored a magnificent try to open the scoring here for the Wattles Warriors. 4 points to 0, and we've only been going, what is that now, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Exactly
Kick from
right.
the sideline, Obee.
Yeah, from Matty Duggan to convert the Toowoomba Sports Club try, and he's got the conversion for Pittsburgh Goodyear Tyre Mechanical, and it's just waved away to the left. So hello and wake up, everyone. It's 4-0 Wattles over Souths with their first touch of the ball, and I think it will go back to that kick. It was probably the wrong option there.
Worst option there, as Obee, as I said.
Well.
You've got the breeze behind your back there. Why would you put a midfield bomb up? Get the Warriors coming off their own line. I thought Austin just come up with the wrong play there, particularly early in the game. And if the Tigers will want to really put some pressure on the Wattles Warriors early on, that went out the back as Chute kicks off here for the Southern Suburbs Tigers. Goes deep down there. Perkins says, I want it. No, but Coiner goes for a bit of run. Tries to fend out a one. No. It's not. It's the Vanderpool. He'll play the ball back. This time he gets it away to the Wild Thing, as they call him. He makes 1, 2, 3 yards. He'll get up and play the ball. They spread it wide here through Duggan. Short ball to Galton. Galton swallowed up there. He might have knocked it on there. No, referee said yes, he did. He did knock it on. He was right in front of it, the referee there. As the Tigers hit him, the ball just got jolted free. Good aggressive defence that time from the Tigers. And a big opportunity now after having one scored against them. They're going to come straight back with the ball. They're going to be 35 metres out from the Wattles Warriors line centre field.
S&K drilling scrum.
S&K drilling scrum as Austin feeds the ball. He elects to go left-hand side. The referee might have just got in right of him there a little bit, but he got the ball away to Williamson. Williamson made good yards. He'll get up and play the ball back to Ahern. Ahern gets it away to the replacement forward. I think it's Murphy. No, I'll get him in a minute, but they're only 20 metres short of the try line. Into dummy half goes Foster, gets it away to Laird. Laird's only 12 metres short. Centre field, big opportunity here for the Tigers. What can they do? They skip out of Whittaker. They dummy to Whittaker. They put the ball back on the inside. That's good play there. Parker's end up with the ball, and he's only 8 metres short. Centre field, 2 tackles to go. What can they do from here? Whittaker charges at him. Oh, he's been hit by the Wild Thing, and he drives him back, and a good tackle. He drove him back 2 metres, plays the ball. Ahern gets it away to Austin. Austin steps, puts the ball on the boot, goes in field, but in goal, but it's got a ball. The ball's going to roll dead, and that'll give the Warriors a 7-set restart. Obee, I thought that was a much better set of set there from the Southern Suburbs.
Yes, it certainly was, and they looked very, very busy. I just noticed that the referee's wearing the same shirt as the Souths there, which
that's probably where he got a little bit tricked up in the scrum play there.
Yeah, that's right. And look, Mitchell Duff is playing. Crank is not in our reserves for Wattles, as Wattles bring it out. They're on their 40-metre line.
Morris gets it away to Vanderpool. That's a good run, and they're up to the halfway line. That's tackle 4. He's just over on the old scoreboard side of the field. Morris, quick ball away to Burns. Burns drifts across field, picks up the Wild Thing. Wild Thing gets it over halfway. That's a good run. Good Southern Suburbs defence. Morris dummies to Duggan. Goes back to Burns. Burns puts a lovely little clever kick in, but it's picked up there by Howard. Howard gets up and starts to move. All the Warriors chase down there and put him down. Good defence, Warriors. Howard slow to his feet. He'll get up and play the ball. That's good football. Good kick there from Travis. Burns gets it away to
it was a good set of 6 there. Look, very, very polished, and South behind the 8 ball already. Yeah. So we'll see how we go. 4-0 after 6 minutes in this Toowoomba Sports Club match of the day between Souths and Wattles. Wattles in front.
Hearn gets it away to Williamson. Williamson with half a bit of room to move, but he come back over there. I think that's young. Is that Marshall? Marshall got him. We know the speed. He's got Austin out of dummy half. Drops the ball back under him. That's good football, but Marshall from the wing position chased him and put him down. Dero pass from but to Mr. Nobody from dummy half. They'll have to kick it here, South. I think the wing is in front of him, and he's going to kick it out deep.
That's CNR concreting coach killer there. In Desiree there, the dummy half pass, just no one there at home. I don't know what was going on. You cannot make these mistakes against these top sides here, Nutzy, because they will make you pay. There's going to be a play the ball inside South territory on the 40-metre line.
Can ill afford to do that. Morris will go to dummy half. He gets it away to Vanderpool, working on that on the edge of the field over there, the old scoreboard side. He'll get up and play the ball. They're 22 metres short of the try line. Morris away to Pearson. The wild thing, good run, good charge. Picked up 10, make that 12 metres. Plays the ball, centre field. Morris gets it away to Burns. Long ball away to Duggan. Duggan elects to drop Galton underneath. Galton still standing in the tackle, but they finally put him down there. 16 metres short of the try line. Morris to dummy half. They're going to come right inside. Duggan, long ball, cut out ball. Oh, if Marshall had caught it, he was try time for the Warriors, but the ball's gone over the sideline. Big opportunity there from the Warriors. Duggan's seen it. The play was on, but the pass just went adrift, Obee.
Yeah, 4-0 Wattles over South in the 7th minute. And I tell you what, we were speaking before kickoff about how important it is to start, and Wattles have come to play here today, Nutzy.
Hello for a Marshall. Would have been over in the corner. And Wattles really going hard at it here.
It is hollow for a Marshall. So South bringing out from their own line here.
Last time we seen him play against the Warwick Cowboys, he was simply sensational.
And got our league group electrical player of the match here. Here's Whittaker!
Whittaker charges it forward. Good run by Whittaker. Gets it up to within 22 metres of the halfway line. Hearn goes to dummy half, gets it away to his front row partner in Laird. That's a good run, but Perkins come from one side of the play, the ball to the other, and puts him down. Monsters him in, puts him into the dirt. Hearn gets it away to Austin, looks for an inside play, dummies and goes himself. Millie gets through the defensive line. Good run by Austin that time as they elect to come to the short side again. Foster beats out of one, beats out of two, still going, gets into Wattles territory. That's tackle 5. What sort of kick are we going to see this time? As he puts his hand up and he puts it high. That's a much better kick. Spiralling around, knocked it on. Richardson's knocked it on. What's the referee going to say? No, knock backwards. Oh, if the Tigers had been there.
Yeah, the chase wasn't the best, mate.
No,
but it was in the air for a long time, and Richardson made a meal of it, but he did knock it backwards, and he made up for amends, didn't he?
As we can see, the flags on the opposite side of the field of where we're broadcasting from, they're really flapping away, and the ball held up in the air.
But this is easy yards here, mate.
This is easy yards, and the Tigers have just given away a penalty there, tackle 3. They're only 4 metres short of the halfway line, and they've given away a penalty. Burns will come up and he'll kick it out. As you can see that ball on the wind, Obee, when he's kicked for the touchline there, it's really affecting the ball. So
it sure is. But here's Burns out to the wild thing.
Yes, and he gets it up to the into South's end of the field by 10 metres. Plays the ball. Morris away to Duggan. Duggan looks for Coyner. No bad pass. Rarely seen one of those. Hargraves got to go back for it. Gone right back to nearly the halfway line, but Hargraves gets to his feet and he makes 4, 5, 6 metres and gets it back to 10 metres inside Southern Suburbs territory. And the referee says you've been in there too long, holding the play, the ball down. That's 2 in a row against the Tigers. Yeah, trying to slow the Wattles Warriors down, Obee.
Yeah, 50-50 call for me on that one, but they've caught it twice in a row now, and the referee has been consistent still.
Well, he's obviously talking to the players out there, wants to get them out of the play the ball.
South nil.
Taps the ball. They'll tap it. Hargraves goes straight at Austin. Austin bumps him into the ground. Good tackle that from Austin. Hargraves is going to have to play the ball. Morris, long pass away to Duggan. Even longer pass away to Burns. They've got some numbers here. Richardson, poor pass that time. If they had picked it up, referee said it's gone backwards. Wattles still on the attack here. They're 15 metres short of the try line. Can they go over again? Currently leading 4 points to 0. We've been going 10 minutes in the first half. Pearson, centre field. He gets to 8 metres short of the try line now. Big opportunity here for Wattles. Morris will go to dummy half. What can they do? Duggan looks to corner. Gardner out the back. Richardson tries to get away from one. He throws the ball to nobody. Bad pass. And the Tigers are going to come away with it.
Here they go, here. having a go. There was Nat Johns. He scooped up the spilled ball by Richardson, and they're on the attack at the moment.
Just looked a little bit clunky there that time. Not their usual crispy self there when they went across the field there, Obee.
Yeah, they sure did, but they're having a crack this set of 6. A lot better roll. They're up to the halfway already, the Tigers. 4-0 Wattles over South.
Tigers get it inside the Wattles territory, gets it back to Whittaker. Whittaker dummies out. Austin on his outside there. He through the defensive line, but he couldn't get the ball away. Hearn gets it away this time, and a little clever kick this time from their 5'8", and Chute bounces in goal. Oh, they nearly come up with a spectacular try there, the Southern Suburbs Tigers. We were critical there only going back 3 minutes ago on their chase on the kick, but that time they got on their bikes and they motored through, and Richardson got there just in time to tap the ball dead, Obee.
They certainly did. Benny Howard, he was come from nowhere, and he nearly scored that try, but it's a goal line dropout. Here it is, a short one here, Nutzy.
Got to hold up in the breeze as the Warriors come through, try and tap it back, and they've got it. A miracle play.
Wow.
The South.
That's confidence for you.
Yeah, but they elect to let the ball bounce. You can't do that. As Hargraves goes for a bit of a scoot this time. He's got to within 12 metres of the halfway line. Yes, he says dummy half. Morris away to Burns away to Galton. Galton starts to move, goes through the first line. Galton gets up over the halfway line, gets up over the 30-metre line, comes to Howard, bumps out of his tackle, still going on. They come from behind and pulled him down. He's only 12 metres short of the try line. Big run from Galton. Duggan fires a long way for Hollifer and Marshall. Can he go over steps? Yes, he will. He goes straight past him, but the referee said the ball was forward.
Oh, look, if you're in trouble, holler for a Marshall. And he couldn't score. He couldn't fix up the flat at that time, but look, it was a forward pass, and we'll have a S&K drilling scrum. Bit of enterprising play the last couple of sets of 6. It's 4-0 in the 14th minute, Wattles over South.
You can see what the Warriors are trying to do, get on the outside. Duggins with those big long passes, but Souths haven't gone away, Obee, much to their credit, as they get the ball out of the scrum and they go for a one-on-one steal there. Coiner was the main man in there, but anyway, couldn't get it out as Hearn gets it away to Whittaker, their front rower and captain. He knows one way, and that's straight and hard. Picked up 8 metres, plays the ball. Hearn, they're going to go short. They're going to go the right-hand side this time. Court gets valuable metres, try to get a quick play of the ball. The referee says, you've got to go back and play it a couple of metres, Court. So he does that. Laird goes forward this time. He's been a handy start to the game. Laird been very, very busy for the Tigers. He's only 2 metres short of the halfway line in a Hearn. Hearn gets the ball away to Austin. Austin was standing real deep. He tries to make a bit of a gap, but the Warriors are there in numbers. They're going to try and drag him over the sideline. Can they get him over there? No, they can't. He's right on the halfway line. Tackle 5. What can they do here? Lip standing there. He's got a dummy and go Lip. He passes it here. They got numbers. All they had to do was pass the ball there, and they could have got away, but they kept the ball going. Here's a charge down. 6 to go. 6 to go, and he didn't read it. Would you believe that?
Well, it looked like there was a charge down, and sometimes it's not. Here's Brendan Wilson on that other side. He's spilt the ball himself.
Oh, well, that's justice, because the young winger in Jones didn't have a look at the referee, and the referee said play that. And as he was signalling 6 to go, Jones elected to kick the ball and give the Warriors a cheap handover. And then Wilson on a bit of a gallop on the changeover, just got the ball raked out of his hand. And the Southern Suburbs Tigers are going to come up with a scrum.
They certainly are. S&K drilling scrum. And look, South are just getting back into this game. Still 4-0 after 16 minutes. Wattles over South. South with the ball inside Wattles territory in the 35-metre line, Nutzy.
Well, they haven't gone away, have they? Lip goes to dummy half. Lip steps out of one dummies and goes himself. Lip goes straight through Lip. He comes to the fullback. He gets magnificent tackle from Richardson. Picked him up and dumped him, but South right on the attack here. Austin dummies. Bad pass. Right back at Harfordson, and he's going to be caught and put down now. He's going to try and pass the miracle pass, and the referee says you weren't back onside, Warriors. And the Southern Suburbs Tigers get a penalty here. What can they do this time, Obee?
Here we go again, Nutzy.
Austin gets it away. The Laird turns the ball back and inside, but hit there by Galton and a good bell ringing tackle. He'll get up and play the ball. They're only 8 metres short. Hearn dummies himself and goes himself, and he's going to score right. He puts the ball over. What's the referee? He looks to the touch judge. I think he's put the ball on the ground. We're going to get a replay here in a minute. No, he says he's knocked it on as he tried to
knocked it on.
He knocked it on.
Nutzy.
Sorry, and that was Foster. Had the wrong man there, Foster. We'll just watch this replay.
Let's have a look
He
at it.
dummied and he was a very, very good, enterprising bit of football.
Josh Foster, he's played well. See, the gap
palms
was
out
there.
I
just
would've
short. Well, you thought?
Nearly. I thought it was on the line, but
Well,
anyway.
I thought it was short, but anyway, the ref was closer than you and me,
That's it.
Nutzy, and I do believe that Wattles under a bit of pressure at the moment, Nutzy. It's 4-0 Wattles over South in the 17th minute.
Well, you've got to give credit to the both front rowers, Laird and Whittaker, for the Southern Suburbs Tigers. The South Tigers, they've been really, really going hard at it, but as we see the Warriors, Morris gets it away to Burns. Burns inside ball this time to... I think it's Perkins. Perkins gets it inside South's territory. He'll play the ball back to Morris. Morris, long ball, short ball back inside to Galton. Galton goes at him, but he's put down there by Laird. A good tackle. He's 12 metres inside South's territory. Plays the ball this time to Duggan. What's Duggan going to do? He tries to dummy and goes himself, but well caught and put in there by Foster. He'll play the ball back to Morris. Morris gives it to Burns. Steadies it. He puts it up high into that window. It's gone 2 mile up, 2 mile backwards. And what are the Tigers are going to come up with it? No, the Tigers have got it. The referee says play on. He initially said 6 to go because he thought the Warriors had. As we see them go wide from their own. Play the ball here. Oh, there was half a chance for the South Tigers then, but it quickly closed down. Hargraves got him and put him down, chased him from behind and put him down. Laird goes for a bit of a gallop. High tackle there. Referee will say yes, high tackle. And they've got to give away a penalty 20 metres short of the halfway line. The score is 4 points to little in front of the Warriors. We've been going 18 minutes here at the Berghoffer Stadium, and the Tigers are slowly grinding their way back into this game.
Around the grounds with Neptune Pest Control. It's 6-0 Brothers over Pittsburgh. No score yet from Oakey and Warwick at the moment. It's 4-0 in the 19th minute here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium for the Toowoomba Sports Club match of the day. And I tell you what, look, geez, South are getting in the grind at the moment, Nutzy.
They certainly are, as we see South start the game again. And it's that man Whittaker, the bloke I've been talking about. He's been very, very busy for him. He'll play the ball, gets it back to Laird. Laird goes for another run. Oh, that's a good bumping run too. They're going to be 24 metres short of the try line. Into dummy half goes that man Foster, I think it is. Austin dummies to 1. Gets it away. Good sharp ball. 20 metres short of the try line. Tackle 3. What can they do from here? Foster goes to dummy half. He's playing the dummy half duties at this moment. Gets it to Whittaker. Whittaker crabs across field a bit that time. He only picked up 3 or 4 metres. Foster goes to dummy half. Foster gets a short ball out to Laird. Laird steps back inside. Pops another good pass out. Numbers here. Oh, that'll be 6 more for the Tigers. 6 more for the Tigers. I think he's going to say no. What's he going to say here? I initially thought it was knocked on by the Warriors.
Well, we'll see what happens here.
There was a double
Nutzy.
knock on. I thought it was a double knock on, but he's going to give it to the Warriors. So the Tigers, the South Tigers, must have come up with the initial knock on. You're right there, big beast.
Yeah, I am, mate. You got me?
Yeah, I'm right.
You just don't want to go over the side.
Get under that arm there when you're typing things in there.
Sorry, mate.
That's okay as the Warriors get a relieving S&K drilling scrum. They bring the ball out from their own line. Good run there this time. Vanderpool set upon and put down. That's good defence from Parker. Parker got underneath him and really drove him backwards. Morris to dummy half. Gets it away to Perkins. Volvo knows one way, straight and hard. And that's what he does. Caught and put down Morris. Morris gets a long ball away to Burns. Burns short ball away this time to Hargraves. Tries to set through. Oh, that's South defence. Very, very good that time. He's 12 metres short of the halfway line. Burns away to Galton. Galton tried to go underneath him, but he decided to straighten up and goes himself. Gets a miracle pass away. Still going on here. Gets it away to Gardner. Burns gets it away to Gardner, but the ball's gone forward. The ball's gone forward. Look, Obee, I think the Warriors look a little bit jaded with this ball, particularly when they go wide. They've come up with a couple of crucial mistakes. Duggan's passed to Hollifer and Marshall. I just go back to that one. And when they're going wide there, sometimes they look, the players just overrunning the ball
Yes,
player.
they are, mate. You know, like it's a real chess game at the moment. We're, in the 21st minute, 4-0 Wattles over South as we speak. And S&K drilling scrum.
S&K drilling scrum. The Tigers definitely haven't gone away. Foster will go to dummy half. They've got it 10 metres inside Wattles territory. He gets it away to Whittaker. Gardner chases up, but he misses him. Bumps out at Burns. Still going. Whittaker, good run. Picked up 10 valuable metres. They're only 22 metres short of the 32 metres short of the line. This time Lip gets the ball away, and taking it up this time was caught and put down. He'll play the ball back to Foster. Where are they going to go here? Austin elects to go short side. Dummies to 1, dummies to 2. But Morris come at him and put him down. Good tackle. Good ball and all tackle. They're 28 metres short of the try line. As they play the ball, Hearn's back out there for him. Hearn gets a nice little ball away to Laird. No, that's not Laird this time. It's Murphy. Murphy, good charging run. He'll play the ball. They're going to go across kick. Lips try to chase through for it, but he got knocked over. And Richardson gets the ball for the Warriors. Good attractive play that time from the Tigers.
It certainly was.
Richardson plays the ball. They're going to just bring the ball away. At that time, it's, one-on-one steal. What's the referee going to say? He's going to penalise it. Penalise it. We're going to have another look at that one. One player dropped off, and the player stayed in there. This is this modern game today. As one player dropped off, that's a one-on-one steal. As we got the replay come up for it this time, the referee got that entirely wrong. And
well, look, it's game on.
Geez, it's great to have this replay over because you can go through it and have a look at it.
Yeah, sponsored
now
by
Warriors find
on Power TV.
Wattles find themselves inside South territory as Perkins takes the first customary run up from the tap restart. He gets 12 metres inside the Tigers territory, plays the ball. Back to this time Richards. Richards out there, first touch of the game, but he only made 2 or 3 metres. Plays the ball back to Burns. Long ball away to Duggan. Duggan short ball away this time to Ryan Duggan. Ryan Duggan monstered and take a one-on-one strip. That's a one-on-one strip, I think. Yes, it does. Austin got in there and he was very busy. Hearn gets a short ball away and he runs into the 2 Duggan brothers and they muscle him up and put him to the ground. A little bit angry with himself that time. Ryan Duggan plays the ball away to Austin. Austin gets it away this time to that man on this wing here is Jones. Jones flirts with the sideline. Does he? They put him into touch. No, he doesn't. Great work there from Jones. Stayed in the field of play. They played the ball back through the middle and the Warriors offside. They pinged them inside the 10 as the Tigers now will go deep inside Wattles territory. We've been going here. There's only 16 minutes to go in the first half here. And the scoreline is 4 points to 0 as Souths do a CNR concreting coach killer. We've just seen it there. They could have put all the pressure on the Warriors, but they've kicked the ball dead in goal. So they're going to give them a 7-set restart. Can you believe it, Obee?
Coach killer there. And if anyone, they're doing the coach killing at the moment, the South Tigers. But again, they're only 4 points behind, 16 minutes until halftime. Wattles in front. So
yeah, well,
there's
only 16 minutes to go, and it's a dropout. It's a dropout. It's a 20-metre dropout.
And they go short again, Nutzy.
And can McCormack get under it? McCormack does get under it. And he plays at it. What's the referee going to say?
Was knocked on by South. They went high for it there, Nutzy. And
he was in a perfect position.
Angus Hearn, he was.
Yeah, but I don't know. They flirt with that little short kick-off all the time, don't they? And they've done 2 now. The Warriors have done 2 and come up with possession on both occasions.
And you can see that we've got a drone in the air for our Power TV network there for a really good look at this game here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium. You can see it on screen there. Look at that, Nutzy.
Modern technology.
Holy moly, as Wattles bring it out. They come to the 50-metre line at the moment, Nutzy.
Vanderpool, it wasn't Vanderpool, but anyway, they're inside South territory now. Plays the ball to Duggan. Duggan pops it inside, outside pass back to Perkins. Perkins travelling a straight line centre field, 10 metres inside South territory. 4-0 to the Warriors as they go to Burns. Burns short ball. This time was Gardner. Gardner set upon and put down there by Whittaker. Good tackle. Plays the ball back to Richards. Richards goes the left-hand side again through Burns. Burns to Richardson. Richardson tries to break out of one. He fends off one. Still going. Richardson comes back across field. He didn't go forward a long way. Still going. Gets up out of the play. The ball. He's going to be 22 metres short of the try line. Tackle 5. What can the Warriors do here? Richards away to Duggan. Duggan set upon there. The ball goes wide. Big numbers here as Coiner. Coiner picks up this time. They'll score the try here. Vanderpool goes over. Does he get it down? I think he's going to ground the ball. Referee points to the spot, and that's going to be a Wattles Warriors try as the Tigers had plenty of opportunity to kill the play.
And they just let
They just let Vanderpool Duggan, they rushed up on Duggan. He stepped around one. He got it away then to Coiner. Coiner now, he just goes into the Southern Suburbs defence. As you can see, they travel backwards, gets a nice little pass away to Vanderpool, and they try to do a one-on-one. Actually, the winger there for the south side,
Jordan Lip
just went for a one-on-one steal. Probably the wrong option there, Obee.
Well, it was sort
just
of
make the tackle.
Well, leading up to that try, Nutzy was pretty scrappy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but just make the tackle.
Yeah,
2 metres from
right.
your line, tackle 5. Just make the tackle. Don't go for the big one-on-one steal.
Exactly right there, but...
Come on, Obee.
Well, they're not going to change the scoreboard there, Nutzy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a fundamental job. You've got to play that close. Don't go for the big play, the one-on-one steal. Just do the tackle. Tackle 5, they get the ball.
Oh, look, what can we do? Do you want me to go down and say? But look at that shot there from the drone there on Power TV. Up high.
Look at
there
this.
as well. They're higher than we there, and there's the Goodyear kick for gold for Goodyear Pittsworth Tyre Mechanical. It has failed for Matthew Duggan, and that makes the score 8 points to 0 with 13 minutes left until half-time. Wattles in front round the grounds. Now Cherry Pest Control. It is 12 points to 4. Brothers over Pittsworth. We don't have any scores from Oakey. I don't know what's going on there, but here's a restart there.
Might be a communication lapse out there in Oakey tonight. It'll be nice and cold out there as we see South kick the ball off a wobbly old take, but he gets it away to Ty Gardner. Ty Gardner gets it to 15 metres from his own try line. Into dummy half goes Richards. Richards away to Duff. Duff with his first handle of the match. It was a good try. He spun out of one, but he caught and put down there the Warriors. Long ball to Richards to Duggan. Duggan away to Henry. Henry set upon there by 3 or 4 South's defenders in there. I've been impressed with both sides' defences. They're slow to get out of the play the ball that time. Richards short ball, and they just channel it down the middle of the field. This Wattles Warriors, they're 10 metres short of the halfway line. That's tackle 4. They come right-hand side through Duggan. Duggan puts Coiner underneath him, and Coiner tries to break out of one. He half gets out of the tackle, still going. Coiner, Whittaker had to come across and help and put him down, and he finds himself.
Galton, I think you'll find.
2 metres inside South territory as this time Duggan puts the ball to the boot, and back there will be Howard. Lip tries to step out of one. Duggan comes in him and puts him down. Good chase from his own kick. He'll play the ball back there, and he steps away from the... This is Jones. Jones steps away from one of the marker, and he's still going. Good run from Jones. They got him and eventually got him 20 metres short of the halfway line. Hearn short ball. South. That's a good charging run. They're only going to be 10 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle 3. Hearn dummies and goes himself. He tried to pinch one marker there, but he couldn't do it. Tackle 4, centre field, just inside Warriors territory. He'll play the ball back. Little chip over the top. Lip's going to chase out on it. He's going to get a fortuitous bounce. He does. He gets it back. Tackle 5. What can the South Tigers do here?
Yeah,
that was very enterprising play from the Tigers as they're going to go wide. Austin puts a little kick in behind him. He chases up. Back there, Richardson. Ball loose. Oh, they're going to pick it up. Can the Tigers get it down? No, he knocks it on. He knocks it on. So what's the referee going to call? He's played the advantage here. He played the advantage as Richardson come up with a knock on. The Tigers come through. They went to pick the ball up. He picked the ball up. He fought with the defender, and as he went to try and put the ball down,
Lee Harfison's got the ball.
And here's where he makes the mistake as Galton's...
try saver by Galton.
Galton got in there.
But enterprising play there by the Tigers.
Tackle 4.
First Mitchell Chute kicked it there for Jordan Lip, and then Wade Austin kicked it there for Harvison. But it's a South. Here they go. They're on the attack again, Nutzy!
They get it out of the scrum and the loose head and feed. They had the loose head long ball here. They're going to score. They got the numbers. They're just going to get it there to him. Oh, bad football, Tigers.
And lost
They raked it out. They've raked it out. What's the referee going to say? Yes, he's raked it out. Second man the tackle. But all that was for the Tigers. All they had to do was draw and pass. One of the basic skills of rugby league. And he elected to go sideways and just stopped the whole play there from the Tigers. And it just let the Wattles Warriors number up. Whittaker will take the ball from the restart, the tap. Goes straight at him. He gets a spins out of the tackle. Gets the ball away. Oh, this is good football by Angus Herb. But Good defence by the Warriors. This is where the Warriors like to shut sides down close to their own line. Murphy gets a nice little short ball away to Wilson. Wilson's 8 metres short. Centre field. Can the Tigers put one on the board here before half time? Gets it away to Chute. Chute puts the ball over the top. All they're going to do is catch it. Ha ha! He gets it and he scores the try. He comes flying through. I thought the Warriors player had it, but I think it's over there on that wing this time.
Ben Howard, I think.
Ben Howard.
Let's have a look at it on the Hutchins Builders instant replay on Power TV Australia.com.
We've got all the mod cons now.
Here's Angus Hearn. He's about 10 metres out. He goes across the face of the upright. Chute puts a clever click. He's been very good.
This is where it is. I thought the Warriors.
And Ben Howard.
What
a take! Oh, what a take there by Ben Howard. He scored 2 tries last time we were here when South beat Gundawindi. And look, that's one of the tries of the game.
He just took that. For those listeners out there, the ball just eluded. I thought the Warriors player had it. It went through his arm, and Howard's picked it up within about a metre of the ground, out in front of him, just in his fingertips, and he put the ball down for a spectacular try there. I thought Chute's kicking game's just got a little bit better in the last 8 or 10 minutes, Obee. And the Warriors, as I've alluded to earlier, I think it could be the wind. They're running into a fair bit of a gale there. They're just overplaying their hand a little bit. The runners are getting in front of Burns and Duggan, but they might settle with the wind in the second half.
Here's Mitchell Chute for this Goodyear Pittsburgh Tire Mechanical Gold, and it is waved away to the left. That wind's playing a bit of havoc down there, and the score remains 8 points to 4 with 8 minutes left until half-time. Toowoomba Sports Club match of the day, and it's just what the doctor ordered for South. They're back in this game, only a 4-point ball game here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium there, Nutzy.
Yes, it's been a fairly entertaining game. Here's a short kick-off again. That's been working wonders for the Warriors, but they didn't quite get it that time. Geez, they've been very clever with their short kick-offs. And the Warriors nearly come back with it again, but this time Whittaker gets the ball for the Tigers, and he goes one way straight and hard. He's been a handful for the Warriors, but Coiner set upon him and put him down. Plays the ball back to Hearn. Hearn back to Murphy. Murphy steps out of one, still going. He's going to get right up to within 5 metres of the halfway line. Good football. Hearn to dummy half, gets it away to Austin. Austin runs across field, gets the ball inside back, knocked backwards that time by the Tigers. They lost a lot of ground, but he got the ball away to Lip. Lip with a bit of room to move. He tries to step out of one. They went forward 10, went back 15 and come back 5. Hearn gets it away to Whittaker. Second touch, set of 6, spins out of 1. Whittaker still going, gets up over the halfway line, gets 10 metres inside the Warriors territory. All the running with the Tigers here. Good kick there, but that time back there, Matt Duggan read it like the clock.
That's experience for you, Nutzy.
And he read that kick. That was probably the worst kick we've seen for the Tigers for a little while there. But Whittaker's really coming to the fore and asking a lot of questions of the Warriors.
Well,
defense.
I didn't think it was a bad kick. Just that Matty Duggan
read it well. I suppose
he read it really well, because they had a really good chase there, Tigers, and Matthew Duggan used the experience to close down that South phase. They're on the halfway line at the moment. Wattles with the ball.
As they come wide this time through Henry. Henry dummies on the outside, but the Tigers coming and put him down. They're 8 metres inside South's territory. Tackle 5. What can they do here? Duggan's going to elect to put the ball high. She's spinning around. This one's going to be hard to take, and he takes it. Can you believe it, Obee? Magnificent take over that side by, I think it was young Howard.
Yep, was.
Plays the ball. That was good.
He's playing well, Howard, on that far wing over there.
Look, I didn't give him any chance. That ball was swirling around with the wind, but it was a great bomb as we see the Tigers bring the ball back and they get up towards it. He bumps out of one. The Tigers still going there, 5 metres short of the halfway line. My way of thinking, the Tigers are finished with this first.
Big hit there by Galton.
Hit by Galton and put to the ground. Hearn gets it away to Whittaker. Whittaker long ball out to Austin. Numbers here if they can get it there, but Austin elects to run himself, and the Warriors come at him and put him down. Hollifer a Marshall. He doesn't miss many, and he's manhandles him in the ground. Foster the dummy half away to Lip. Lip puts the ball in. They hated it here. Duggan played it at that time. and I think they'll get 6 to go. This Lip looks to me like he wants to. They've got to get him more involved in the game. The Tigers, was every time he gets the ball, he's very, very adventurous. And that time
I tell you what, Nutzy, it was young Bill versus old Bull.
Yep.
There, young Lip, he kicked it.
Yes.
He kicked it right into Matthew Duggan. He couldn't hold it, and they were so close to touch it. Went out there, and it'll be a South feed, 20 metres out.
Yes.
8-4 with 4 minutes to go until half time. Wattles over South.
As we're going to see Hearn puts the ball in. It'll be brought out of there by Parker. Parker goes for a bit of a scalp, but he's only 12 metres short of the try line here. Tigers with all the play last 10 minutes. Hearn away to that man Whittaker. Whittaker steps, jolts his run. They've go at him and put him down. Good tackle, a good defence that time from the Warriors. Hearn to dummy half. Bad pass, terrible pass. Duggan will pick it up. And what's the referee going to say?
You're offside.
Oh, well,
he was right there, but
right
we'll see what happens there.
Well, we've got 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the first half. Warriors lead 8 points to 4.
Here's a South on the attack. Here's Lip.
Long ball. It's gone backwards. Knock backwards. Knock forward. Double knock on. Referee says no. Warriors didn't knock it on. Big opportunity there by South, but wrong play. Big long ball into the wind.
It wasn't the greatest pass there by Lip for his winger Nate Jones. He was above his head and it was difficult to take. And on the first tackle there, Nutzy. But Wattles bring it out round the grounds near Cherry Pest Control. 24 points to 4 Brothers over Pittsburgh. It's a surprise. 16 points to 4 Warwick over Oakey. 5 minutes until half time out there.
As we see the Warriors, that was a big opportunity for South to really get themselves back in the game. Duggan will go across field because I know what Duggan and Burns will do with this breeze in the second half. They'll make South camp on their own line as they play the ball. Richards gets it away this time to Burns. Burns dummied a little bit. He saw half a hole, but he still got it away to Pearson. The wild thing, he goes straight and hard and gets it up over the halfway line into the South territory. Final tackle, Duggan, what's he going to do? Elect to go. He's going to try and pass. He does get it away
to Henry.
And he finally gets the ball down to Howard. Howard's lost. I think he lost sight of that ball a little bit that time. It's going to go into his own end goal, but he goes back and picks it up and he starts to run out. He gets out over the 10-metre line, and the Warriors there in numbers. 1, 2, 3 defenders. Put him down. Lip goes to dummy half. Lip picks it up. Throws it away there. Jones comes in to help his tired forwards out. Whittaker and Laird been sensational for the Tigers here in the first half. Austin goes a short side. He's going to try and get Holland for a marsh on the outside of him. Oh, he brushed away from him, but he come at him again and put him down.
Packer, I think it is.
Packer, that was good run by Packer. They want to seem to go wide there early. Hearn to dummy half. He goes for a bit of a run himself. Runs into a wall of defence. Galton hit him with the right shoulder and jarred him and put him down.
Galton's getting through a heap of tackling this game.
He most certainly is. Souths haven't gone away here, and the Warriors just haven't gapped them at all. Final tackle, Hearn to dummy half. We've got 1 minute and 54 seconds to go in the half. Hearn gets it away to Chute puts it high. One of those towering bombs circling around. Richards gets under it this time and he takes it.
He's having trouble with it, isn't he? It must be very, very swirly up there at the moment there for Andrew Richardson. But he took that one nice and safe. 8 points to 4, 1 minute and 30 seconds left until half time, Nutzy.
Both sides are really executing that high ball well now. Both sides took a while to settle down and get it, but they're getting it pinch perfect now as the Warriors bring it away. Good run that time from Hargraves. Hargraves is only going to be 8 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle 3, 8 points to 4. Minute to go first half. Long ball to Burns. Longer ball out to Duggan. Duggan tries the short ball, but he's got put down there. Angus Hearn read it and shut it down. The wild thing to dummy half. Short ball to Perkins. Perkins goes back across the ruck there. And they're going to go and try and break through. Oh, he's come from behind and put down 8 points to 4. We've only got 56 seconds to go in the first half. Warriors with a little slim lead. Burns goes for a little chip over the top. They come through. When they get a ball back, yes they do. Gardner gets it back. Runs straight at Howard. Howard rakes it out. What's the referee going to say? He's knocked it on. 41 seconds. He's going to rule a change over. Big opportunity there from the Warriors. Travis Burns put in a beautiful little chip kick. They chased it through. Howard had a little bit of trouble with it. He elected to let the ball bounce, and the Warriors come through. Picked up by Gardner. Gardner tried to bust out of the tackle, but the South Tigers player got in there and raked the ball out, Obee.
Yeah, well, remember a couple of weeks ago we called Wattles and Warwick, and Wattles were very, very good against Warwick. But I tell you what, South have come to play here. 8 points to 4, 8 seconds left until half time. Wattles in front of South. We'll go around the ground, Cherry Pest Control, and at half time.
as we see the half-time siren goes here. The Warriors will go to the break. They'll go to the break at 8 points to 4 at Clive Berghoffer Stadium under windy conditions. And the premiership favourites are really struggling to put this Southern Suburbs Tigers to the sword here, as the Tigers won't go away. They've been particularly strong, very good kicking game. Both sides' defence has been very, very good, Obee.
It certainly has. They've got a wonderful match of the day here for the Toowoomba Sports Club and PowerTVAustralia.com here, where we see Wattles in front by 8 points to 4. We'll come back after the break. This is the Obee and Cookie Call.
Hutchies lives here. We're locals, just like you. To us, construction is really about people, not just bricks and concrete. It's people who bring our structures to life and build communities. We stick by the people who make communities. From Toowoomba Rugby League to RACQ Lifelight Rescue Service, Milne Bay Military Challenge, and the Toowoomba Tennis International. Hutchies is proud to back the people who support the region.
If you've lost your income or had a change of earning capacity through no fault of your own and are struggling with debt that you can no longer handle, you probably feel a bit like this ant. If the struggle is getting you down and you feel overwhelmed, there is an answer. Central Liaison has helped thousands of people break free of the debt struggle by handling their debt for them. Freeze all interest, stop the harassing calls from the bank and start enjoying life again. Call them today on 0409 344 070 for a confidential, obligation-free chat about how Central Liaison can help you take your life back. The number again, 0409 344 070. Call them now.
Crazy Kevin on the radio.
powerfmradio.com.au. Looking for exposure for your business or event? Take your business, community event, training seminar, sports fixture, function, concert or exhibition to the world with Power TV Australia and Power FM's unique live outside simulcasts. We can turn your next local event into a worldwide sensation with stunning live pictures, interviews, graphics and live action replays for a fraction of the usual cost. From a festival or sports fixtures to a corporate or charity event, Power TV Australia and Power FM can take your message live to our local and national viewers and listeners. Invite the world to your party by contacting Barry today on 0431 390 920 or email programming@powertvaustralia.com for a quote.
Pearson, that's more energetic. That run from Pearson, it was a good charge by him. Got it 22 metres off his own line. He'll get up and play the ball. I'll get it away to Vanderpool that time. He took a bit of a run, but they wrapped him up and put him down. Long pass this away to Duggan. Duggan short ball away into that Henry. Henry caught and put down there. Tackle 3. They're still 18 metres short of the halfway line. Into dummy half goes Morris. Morris gets a ball away to Burns. Burns inside ball to Gardner. Gardner steps back inside, but he run into a wall of Tigers' defence. He's going to be 8 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle 4. They're going to go right side through Duggan. Duggan, nice ball away to Coiner. Coiner goes straight through. Good run.
It's Vanderpool.
Vanderpool comes the fullback. Passes it inside to Duggan. And Duggan will go underneath the post. Untouched. Good football that time. Good pass from Burns to put Coiner into a lovely hole. Vanderpool into a lovely hole.
Let's have a look at it on the Hutchins
replay.
instant replay.
There's the
and
nice
it's amazing
ball.
what a couple of really strong forward runs can do, but through a gap there, Duggan on to Vanderpool. He breaks a gap, and Matty Duggan, he backs up. He's had a good game tonight, Matthew Duggan.
Board. But as you can see on the replay there, Austin misread the defence. He charged in, and Duggan read that perfectly, and he put Vanderpool away.
And just what the doctor ordered there, Nutzy, it was Toowoomba Sports Club try. Here's the Goodyear Tyre and Mechanical kick from Matthew Duggan, who I think he's been one of their best, especially with that try now. He just set that up nicely, but look, the wild thing straight from the kickoff went forward again.
As did the next
ruck. It was fantastic.
They showed some more enthusiasm, which they didn't have there in the first half. So the Warriors will get away to a good lead now. They'll lead 14 points to 4. That's a 10-point margin here. No, it's 14 points to 4, correct. Oh, it was correct. That's going to be a good lead here now, 10 points, and they got the breeze behind them, and they haven't had to use the breeze yet. Yeah, as we see the Tigers under, and as Nev Cherry said, their second half better than their first half. Well, they've started the second half poorly here, letting the Warriors get away to a good start. Ball up in the air, good kick off, and they got up and got it. Oh, the Warriors let that ball bounce. It was nearly very dangerous for them, but they ended up getting back and getting the ball as Vanderpool, after scoring, setting up the try, goes for a bit of a scoot, but he runs into a wall of South defenders. He'll play the ball back to Morris. Morris gets it away to the wild thing, Pearson. Good run by Pearson, picks up 8s. 9, make that 10 metres before he's put down, plays the ball back to Morrison. Morrison gets it away. That's a good charging run. This is a better set from the Warriors. Tackle 4, and they're right up to the halfway line as Morris goes for a bit of a skirt out of dummy half. Picks up 8 valuable metres. Tackle 5, they're 8 metres inside South territory. Centre field, they'll play the ball. Gets it away to Duggan. Duggan puts one of those high towering Garriolas up underneath it. Howard and takes it as cool as a cucumber under all sorts of pressure from the Warriors defence. Got to give him 10 out of 10, Obee, for his takes out there.
I think it was lip, actually.
Was it lip?
But it was a great take, especially it was a really high bomb. And in this wind, which seems to have died down just a little bit. Look at the flags on the other side there, Nutzy.
Yep, Hearn. Yes, it has. It has. Hearn goes for a bit of a gallop out of dummy half. Picked Hearn. That was to his brother Ethan. He gets it up and into Hearn, gets another good pass away. South bumps out of one. They're still going here. That's that replacement in McCormack. Good run by McCormack. He got up to 8 metres short of the halfway line into dummy half. Hearn gets a nice little flat pass away this time in the replacement forward, and I think it is Murphy, but he's inside Wattles territory. Hearn gets it away to Austin. Austin kicks for the inside. Lip's going to chase it down from the inside of the field. Good pass. Good kick. Lip comes through. Oh, he knocked it on. Can you believe it? Oh, he's gone into touch. He's won the race to the ball, and as he went to pick it up, he's knocked it on.
Let's have a look at the replay here. Andrew Richardson taking all the time in the world. In comes Jordan Lip. He's absolutely burning up the green, and Richardson
lets it bounce. Lip picks it up, and he's put his foot on the touchline.
Oh, look, a game of inches there. Yeah. And it's a really important play there. He grabs that. They're back in the ball game. They're 10 points down at the moment. Wattles leading 14 points to 4. 5 minutes into the second half here, Nutzy.
As we see a player coming off the field, we can't just quite pick him up. He looks like he's done a knee injury, but he's got a bit of help, but he's coming to the sideline. Where is he? Right here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
That's why the play says, see a professional vision.
Yes, right down the other end of the field there. You can't see him on there.
The eye, see?
Anyway,
I was taught that as a kid, Obee.
Oh, there you go, mate. That's why you're cross-eyed. And
blind, dumb and stupid. Righto, there we are. Williams will come back out in the field. We'll pick up the injured player very shortly for the listeners. Lip looks like it. Is it young Howard?
Yeah, I
No,
think
no,
Young
out there.
Jones it is. Nate Jones, it is the winger.
He's been very good from
Yeah,
two.
he's had some leg trouble this year, but he is Wattles bringing out from their own line.
As Holler from
good
Marshall goes
tackle
for a bit of
there.
a run, and it was a great
Foster.
tackle. Foster picked
Gee,
him up
he
and
has
put him
played
down.
well, Josh Foster.
He's Morris. Morris
Here he is
goes for a bit
again.
of a scanner, and he got to him and put him down. They're only 22 metres from the tackle player, and he's hurt himself, young Morris, because the Whittaker was one of the players in there, or no, it wasn't. It was Murphy, and he put him down, and he's lying.
Here's the replay. Oh, he's just wrenched his back. Oh, it's no.
That's
it's
Marshall.
No, that's Marshall. That's the play beforehand.
Morris dummies
In comes
here.
Morris. I think Whittaker comes over the top here.
Nothing in that tackle.
Oh,
Puts him
no.
down.
Yeah, no. I think it's probably his leg, is it?
He's dropped the ball immediately. Now, he's dropped the ball immediately. It's Morris. I'd say he's hurt his... They're looking at his shoulder.
It could be, yeah. So he's...
We're getting right in here on
around
the
there,
action
Nutzy.
here. Oh, dear, this is great stuff. It's his shoulder.
Yeah,
He's pointing
his
to
left
his
shoulder.
shoulder. So I'd say as he's landed on the ground there, he's popped his... He's in a bit of pain with it too. So he will not take any more part in this game, I wouldn't think, Obee.
But round the grounds with Nedtree Pest Control, Warwick 22, Oakey 16. So a 6-point ball game out there at Oakey. So that is a surprise after Oakey got done by 90 points to 10 last game. And let's have a look at this brothers score. If they've scored again, no, it's still 24 points to 4. They've started their second half there, brothers over Pittsworth. It's 14 points to 4, Wattles over South here. We're in the 4th minute of the second half. And, yeah, Joey Morris, who's just come back. Yeah, he's just come back from injuries.
Yeah.
And that's sad to see there, but they've got an able replacement in Matty Richards. It was his first run on a game after his injury. Matty Richards has done a really, really good job.
It's very handy to have a reserve hooker on your bench that can come straight in, isn't it, David?
Yeah, well, he got... Lenny Curry thought he was the best player in the Matson Rasmussen game, Matty Richards. But here's the restart with Ty Gardner with the ball.
Gardner, good strong run from Gardner, 22 metres short of the halfway line, centre field, tackle 4. No, they're going to kick early. Burns, he's going to try and use the breeze as we see young Howard get back there for it. That was going to be a 40-20. He got the ball back just in time. He got Lip away. Lip steps around, 1 steps around, 2 still going. Lip, oh, good entertaining football. That come to within inches of being a 40-20. As young Howard got it on his fingertips and flicked it back in field. I don't know how sometimes Toot goes across field, passes the ball.
There's an overlap over there.
Yeah, but there was nearly a hospital pass to McCormack, but he got it. Hearn goes to dummy half. Hearn gets it away to Whittaker. Whittaker props, tries to go. Pearce runs straight into Pearson. Pearson and Whittaker muscle each other. They still haven't got him to ground. Whittaker stands his ground. Hearn gets it away to the 15 and Wilson. No, Murphy, good little jinking run. Plays the ball back to Hearn. They're going to go left-hand side through Whittaker. Whittaker's going to try and pass the ball. No, he doesn't. He straightens up. He goes himself. Galton comes at him and puts him down. They're only 18 metres short. Fifth and last. What are they going to do here? Austin gets it away to Lip. Lip puts it over here for the winger and Howard. Howard, can he go up for it? No. Oh, Wilson goes up for it, puts it on the ground. That's going to be 6 more for the south side.
That was Foster cleaning up there.
And as we see, Ethan Hearn this time. Ethan Hearn caught and put down. Hearn, his brother goes to dummy half, inside, outside to Lip. Half a chance there for Foster. But Foster can't get over. He's only 3 metres short. He's still pushing it to play the ball as Burns tries to carry him over the try line. Referee says you've got to go back into the field to play and play it. As we see there, a little bit of playmanship there in the dummy half goes Toot, and Toot goes for a bit of a scanner. Can he get it across the try line? They're going to drag him over the sideline. Poor play to the sideline. And the Warriors drag him over the sideline. That was poor play, Obee, there by Toot.
Yeah, CNR concreting coach killer there. They had a roll there. It was a CNR concreting coach killer there. As also was with Braden Wilson spilling the beans on the 5th tackle there to give South the ball back. And oh, look. Oh, if they just can hang on to the ball, South, they'll be back in this game. It's been all South this last few minutes. 33 minutes to go in this match. 14-4 Wattles over South. Still 22-16 Warwick over Oakey.
I tell you what, I reckon I'll put money on that. There'll be a 40-20 by either Burns or Duggan in this second half. He nearly got one then.
Yeah, watch his fourth tackle. What's that, 2 tackles?
No, that's 2 tackles as Richards goes to... No, it's not. It's Vanderpool come in there and palms out of one, fends out of one and tries to get a short ball. Oh, that's a good run by him. He's still going.
I think that's Matty Richards.
It's Matty Richards. It was the replacement hook. A great run by Richards. He picked up a good 12 metres as Burns goes to the dummy half, gets a long ball away to Duggan. Duggan inside ball, and he gets it in. Another inside ball to Richardson, but he's caught and put down nearly on the same spot as where they played at tackle 4. He'll play it away to Richards. Richards gets it away to Duggan. Duggan dummies and tries to slice through. Gets a lovely ball away to the Wild Thing. Wild Thing inside to Golden. Golden gets up over the 30, over the 20. Tries to go around Howard. Howard stings to him like super glue and pulls him down. Pearson to dummy half. Duggan numbers here for the Warriors. They just got to get it down. They'll score. Burns goes back on the inside. Breaks out of one. Still going Burns. He gets the ball up over the top. Ball goes backwards and South Tigers go back and pick it up. Oh, they've bombed one there, I think. Burns probably had no need to pass the ball. They had South stretched everywhere.
Yeah, certainly Galton did the right thing to go to ground, but it was on both ways. We've got a penalty here.
I don't know why you didn't
Wattles
play
were
going
offside, and look,
Williams went right through there.
he was away, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, at that time
I don't know whether
at the time he called it, he wasn't away.
Yeah.
Right, so
yeah, well, I
but,
suppose that's true too.
That was
As
true. But here's
Whittaker takes the tap, restart, gets it up, he charges up towards the halfway line, 2 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle one after the penalty restart where they elected not to kick for touch, and probably a correct one too. As Murphy takes the second carriage. Oh, they come in and put him down. Mitch Coyner that time, very, very involved. Hearn gets it away to Austin. Austin, they elect to go out. He dummies and goes through. Austin being inside ball. Bit of room here for the Tigers. They're going to get it up. They're going to try and go round there with McCormack's only 12 metres short of the try line. Hearn dummies and goes. Can he get it over? No, he can't. He's going to elect a pass. They're going to put the ball through their hands to Ethan Hearn. He steps inside. One Warrior's coming to get him ball. Oh, she's fingertip stuff, and they've got a taught. Court's caught and put down there. He's only 2 metres short. Can the Tigers score here? Long ball away to Chute. Chute gets it away to Lip. Lip gets a short ball away. That's good football. Big numbers here to the left-hand side if they go there. Will they run into the final play? I'm not sure. Dummies and goes himself. Hearn, bad play, bad play. That's a changeover. They had numbers to the left-hand side. Wattles was short, and he elected to go for the white line fever.
He sure did.
And
Jacob Whittaker, the biggest man on the field. You give it to the big fellas when they want it.
Well, not if you didn't go left. You want to give it to the big man because he's got a good offload in him.
He sure has, as Wattles there under the pump at the moment. 14-4, 30 minutes to go in this match. The Toowoomba Sports Club match in the match of the day. Wattles in front. It is 26 points to 16, Warwick over Oakey. It's still 24-4, Brothers over Pittsworth, Nutzy.
As we see Galton bring the ball out for the Warriors' side. That was a good charge by Galton. He got it 25 metres from his own line, plays the ball back to Richards. Richards got Duggan. He's going to try one of these 40-20s. 40-20, no, it was over the 30, so that was Lip goes back and picks it up. He's been one of my best for the South side. As Duggan chases it down, he tries to rake it out, but no, Lip hangs onto it. Good carry, good chase by Duggan. He kicked it, raced down and put him down, plays the ball. As we see the Tigers get it to within 5 metres short of the halfway line. That's tackle 2. Hearn goes to dummy half. He run into a wall of Wattles defenders that time as they go left-hand side. The South Tigers side's not going away. It's 14 points to 4. 29 minutes to go in the second half. They show a short side play through Austin. Austin gets the little kick through. Oh, they're still going here to Hearn. Hearn, what's he going to do? He dummies, gets it to Whittaker. Whittaker charges for the line. They covered him. Does he get it down? No, he's 2 metres short. He's got to play the ball. They're going to put it through their hands. A little kick over the top. Hearn takes it. Ethan Hearn, try. It's a try. Southern Suburbs Tigers go over.
Hang on, he hasn't scored it yet, but it's going to look great on the Hutchison Builders instant replay on Power TV Australia.
Try time.
He does call it. Here's Chute.
Oh, look at these.
Isn't this experience? Look at this. He sets. He's got all the time in the world. Puts it over, and look, it's World Cup cricket at the moment, and that is as good as a catch you'll see in a World Cup cricket at the present time. Ethan Hearn, he's been playing well the last month, and they're back in this game. It's 14 points to 8 after that Toowoomba Sports Club try here with the kick to come, Nutzy.
Yeah, look at it. I mean, the Wattles Warriors, they're looking for these 40-20s. I think they'd be better off using that bit of breeze they've got, kick it right down, because South Lip got the ball from the last kick reception. He brought it right back to 8 metres short of the halfway line. That's where they're letting themselves down a little bit. They've got both good kickers there, but this South side, they're just not going away. They're really working through the middle there well, Obee.
I tell you what, look, Wattles are going to go back to the first set of 6 in the second half where Bugsy Pearson just went for it. They're not going back to really putting the ball under their arm. Here's a great shot there from the drone we've got of this kick from Mitchell Chute, and he misses it to the left, and the score remains 14 points to 8 after that Pittsworth Goodyear tie mechanical.
There's the drone
goal.
there. I've been looking at that thing all night.
Yeah, you thought it was a UFO.
I thought it was a UFO, but I just got on there.
We are not alone there, Nutzy, as well, as he goes through as well. But look, Wattles,
just for the listeners' information, we have now got video replays where we're having a look at a lot of the
simulcast.
with the contentious calls. So we're getting a very, very good look at it. As Austin's knocked it on from the restart. Can you believe that? He's done a Ben Hunt. He's knocked it on. Just when South were trying to get back into the game, with 26 minutes to go here in the second half.
He was looking at the UFO, mate.
He was looking at the UFO, and it's 18 points. It's 14 points to 8. And here comes the Warriors. They're going to give the Southern Suburbs Tigers, are going to give the Warriors a big opportunity. The first time Wattles have been on South's try line in the second half. They put the ball in as Burns gets it. Burns gives it away. No, he skips out of Hargraves. Didn't give it to Gardner that time. He elected to give it to Hargraves. Only 5 metres short. Richards goes to dummy half. Gets it to Burns. Burns inside ball to Henry. Henry set upon him. Put it down. That's good South defence. What can they do here? Richards to dummy half. Long ball away to Burns. Burns puts the ball underneath there to Coiner. I think it was that time. Only 2 metres short of the try line. Big opportunity here for the Warriors. Can they bounce back and score another one? Richards, long ball away to Duggan. Longer ball over the top. Try time. No, gone forward. She's gone forward.
The right option.
It was the right option. South Tigers were congested in very tight there. Duggan had one look, seen the big open spaces. Unfortunately for Duggan, and with that breeze, the breeze got the whole of the ball and it made it go forward. So it'll be a South scrum, a loose head and feed. We've got 25 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the second half. It's currently 14 points to 8, the Warriors over South Tigers.
It's been a frustrating game for Wattles. They just haven't settled all game, but that's a credit to the Tigers, this young, courageous Tigers side here, Nutzy.
Whitty here gets the ball. Good run, but all the Warriors are in there in numbers. There's 3 defenders in there to put him down, and they need. He's had a big game here for South tonight. Hearn gets it away to Murphy. Murphy jinks across field. Now he'll step and straighten up, and he gets it to 18 metres short of the halfway line. Hearn gets it, elects it to go out to Lip. Lip gets another short ball away. That's good football by the Tigers, but Wattles there equally as good in defence and put him down 10 metres short of the halfway line. Tackle for Hearn away to Whittaker. Second carry, set of 6. Good run by Whittaker. He'll make it just short of the halfway line. No, he'll get caught right on the halfway line. Tackle 5. What are the Tigers going to do here? They're going to go short side to Austin. Austin's going to elect to run. There's a bit of room here. They're going to go down there. They're going to put a kick through there. Oh, coming through. Richardson dives on it. Oh, that was entertaining play there by the Tigers. They have elected to run on the last. They got numbers out wide there as we see the Warriors now try and bring the ball back downfield.
Good work by Mitch Murphy there.
Mitch Murphy got him and put him
Nutzy,
down. Here comes
what,
Oliver Marshall. He's going for a run.
And I tell you what, the South Tigers, they've got every trick in the book. They've used that kick back infield there, but it was a great take there by Andrew Richardson. Oh, big hit there by Jacob Whittaker on Andrew Richardson.
I think it was Murphy.
Here's a 40-20.
As we go, kicks down there, but Lip's going to make good hands there, but the ball keeps bouncing. Lip will want to get on his bike and get back there. He eventually gets back there and picks it up. Comes to Gardner, steps around
got
Gardner.
the best of chase here.
Good football by Whittaker as Duggan finally gets him. He brought it back 22 metres before they put him down. That was good, entertaining football all round. Rugby league, the winner that time, plays the ball back to Hearn. Hearn dummies and goes himself. He tried to pick up another. I'd like to see another yard of pace on this Hearn, because sometimes he does create stuff around the dummy half as Whittaker, captain courageous. He charges the ball forward, tries to get it to the halfway line. No, they get him and put him down. Good charge. Hearn comes right hand side. Toot gets a short ball away that time to Court. Court put down there 8 metres inside the Warriors. Fifth and last. What can they do here? Toot comes the short side, puts the ball on the ground. He's going to try and make it touch, and the ball, he does fine touch, and it's only going to be 8 metres short of the Warriors try line. That was a fairly entertaining set of 6. Both sides starting to lift their intensity here in the second half. We see the Warriors leading 14 points to 8, 22 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the second half. Clive Berghoffer Stadium.
Well, there was a big kick there by Travis Burns there, but the chase wasn't there, especially with Jordan Lip on fire at the moment. Ty Gardner was up there, but he ran around him with his pace. But here's Wattles with the S&K drilling scrum feed on their 10-metre line. 14-8, 22 minutes to go.
With a half a break out of it. And no, they've got a full break. It's Wilson. Dylan Wilson. No, Braden Wilson. That man, Braden, really fends out of another one. He's still going. Howard, he pushed him away again. That's the third time. And he's going to be caught only 25 metres short of the line. Brilliant run by Wilson. Long ball, got the numbers here. They're going to score. They'll have to score. They dummies and go straight through Hargraves. I think it was Vanderpool. No, it was Vanderpool. And that was just purely off the back of the big break from Braden Wilson. We see it week in, week out. He must be terribly strong up around the top there, Obee.
Yeah.
As they come at him, he pushed him away. He pushed Howard away 3 times.
Here's a replay here, and a pretty soft try in the end, but look, a quick play of the ball. Travis Burns, a big long pass to Nick Vanderpool, and it was very, very good. It was Nick Vanderpool's second try of the match to make it 18 points to 8. 21 minutes left. Wattles over Souths as we speak.
Yeah, looking at Wattles are scoring some long-range tries, Obee. As we see that one nearly the length of the field. We've seen one there in the first half, the length of the field. Austin, once again, 2 tries to Wattles, 2 bad reads by Austin. That time he raced up and tried to park himself in the Wattles attacking line, and he left his players high and dry, and we've seen that on play number 1 in the first play here in the second half, where he chased up. Duggan read the play and put Vanderpool straight in the hole. Much the same sort of play that time. I think Austin would be far better off staying back in his line and having some confidence in his players on the inside. But
isn't Braden Wilson great? And
unbelievable.
Play.
But he had nothing there in front of him. He just jinked left, jinked right, and then all of a sudden he took off and he left the South defenders standing still. It was just a beautiful bit of individual football by Wilson.
Here's the restart here, Nutzy.
As South will kick it off, and here we go again. Gets it away to Perkins. Perkins, after a lengthy, breaks back out the field.
Birthday today, Volvo.
Happy birthday, Volvo, from the call team. But he made it at 25 metres off his own try line. As we see him just chiseling the ball down the centre field. That's the way to go, Richards. Richards tries to pick up Perkins. No, he dummies and gets the Duff on the outside. No, it was Duggan that time. That was better. That was good, entertaining football. Richards to dummy half. Perkins says, I'll have one. I'm going to have another one. And he charges it up over the halfway line. Good carry by Perkins. He picked up 12 metres that time. Burns wants the ball. Burns gets the ball. Gets an inside-outside pass this time to Richards. But he got caught and put down tackle 5. What are they going to do here? Burns will go for the high ball. Lip's been good underneath it. He's going to, no, this time it's going to be Howard. Howard underneath it. He knocks it on, knocks it back, I think he's going to say. But he's still going. What's the referee going to say? Knocked on. He's knocked it on. He's knocked it forward. So there you go. The Souths
it looked
Tigers.
a little bit that it didn't knock on, but look, he did make a middle of it. Here's a replay here on Hutchison's. And just has a little knock on. Just a little bit of knock on.
The ball has
there,
actually gone forward.
Oh, look, Lip had already knocked it on as well. Around the grounds, Nev Cherry Pest Control, 24-4 Brothers over Pittsburgh still, and it's 30 points to 16 Warwick over Oakey out of Trevor Mickaburra Oval. Nutzy.
We see the Warriors now with another big opportunity to score some points. The ball goes in. comes back in the way of Vanderpool. Vanderpool jinks and stops at him, and the Tigers put him down. He's 8 metres short of the try line, right in centre field. Burns calls for the ball, inside, outside. Gardner goes one side, picks up Richardson on a straight run, but the South Tigers read it well. Richards to dummy half, away to Burns. Burns a long ball out to Duggan. Elects to pass the ball back inside to Coiner, but Coiner's set upon and put down. They haven't gone very far forward this time, the Warriors. Burns looks to Gardner. Gardner on a straight angle, but the South defence read it beautifully. Both sides, very good defence on their own try line. Wattles, tackle 4, go wide this time through Duggan. Duggan, short ball, long ball. Vanderpool straight into another big hole. Once again, Austin didn't read it very well. And it's a try here to the Warriors as they're going to start galloping away with the game now. 22 points to 18. We've got 18 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the second half.
It's smart work by Matty Duggan here on the replay for Hutchison Builders. And we got Travis Burns out to Duggan, and this is just clever stuff. You just need that.
But once again, Austin had the defender on the Austin had him covered.
Yeah,
Austin had him covered, but his defender on the outside elected to come in on him. He didn't have to. All he had to do was stay on his man.
Yeah,
but you know what that is? Communication breakdown.
It certainly is, Nutzy. Okay. So it's 22 points to 8 with 17 minutes remaining in this match. Wattles put in a couple of tries back-to-back here, so taking a strangle on this game as we speak. And here's the Pittsworth Goodyear Tyre Mechanical goal. Matty Duggan about 10 metres, 12 metres to the right of the upright. He hasn't been too good tonight as he comes in.
He's going to miss it.
And he gets this one to make it 24 points to 8 now at the Toowoomba Sports Club match of the day.
It's been a very entertaining game here in the second half, Obee. Both sides have thrown plenty out of each other.
They sure have.
South have really come to play. It's taken Wattles to really lift up a gear to get away, and it's courtesy of a couple of real smart little plays from Duggan's passing game, but Vanderpool's ability to run into a gap and misread by the Tigers. But anyway, it's game on. They're going to kick off again here, the Tigers. And they're going to kick it deep down into the Warriors' territory where they elect to let the ball bounce, but they pick it up and they'll go themselves. The ball only got to 25 metres short of the Warriors' try line. Such is the wind. A big advantage here for the Warriors in the second half. Galton gets the ball. He goes across field. He decides to straighten. 18 metres short of the halfway line, right in centre field. Richards to dummy half. Gets a long ball away to Burns, well picked up by Burns on his fingertips. Good work, but he got a ball away to Hargraves. Hargraves goes at Howard, and Howard wraps him up and puts him down 5 metres short of the halfway line, still into Wattles' territory. Long ball to Richards to Burns. Burns goes across field, pops and puts it back to Duff. Duff gets a good ball away to Richards. Richards there on a bit of a roll here. Gets it away to Perkins. Perkins straightens up. He palms out of one. Runs clean over the top of him, but he finally gets caught and put down there. They're going to go right-hand side. Duggan goes deep into the got a short ball away to Coiner. Coiner he keeps the ball away. Duggan wasn't looking, but he ends up picking it up. Goes back inside to Perkins. Perkins runs into Whittaker. Whittaker hits him with the shoulder that time and puts him down. Tackle 5, 15 metres short of the try line. Duggan, what can he do here to Gardner? Gardner gallops into the South defence, but they're going to hold him up and put him down. Tackle 5, tackle 6, changeover. Good football, Wattles Warriors.
Yeah, they really get in on a roll now. They're really getting into their rhythm and getting down and dirty and lifted, haven't they, Nutzy?
Well, they really have, because the South Tigers, in the last 3 sets they've had the ball, they've only just got into Warriors' territory for their kick. So that's how they're dominating in defence. The Warriors, they've really turned it up here in the second half as we see Howard go for a good run. He took a fair bit of putting down as he plays the ball. Hearns in the play the ball area, and the referee says, no, Mitchie, get out of there. Don't milk it anymore. Roll out of there. You're late.
It's pretty boisterous. We can hear the can bar.
That's what you want to hear now. What is he going to do here? At the end of that big, long breeze, I think they'll just tap it and go, and they will. That's good football, smart football, because how many times, Obee, you see it when they go and try and kick out into a howling breeze, the ball just comes back over the top of them.
Yeah, you're right there, mate, but I still would have kicked it, mate. That's what we're there for. They're A-grade footballs and should be kicking for line. 24 points to 8, 14 minutes left to go.
Gets it, yeah, this will be tackle 3. They're 8 metres short of the halfway line. Hearn will go to dummy half. Toot calls for it, no, but he gets it away to Lip, and Lip's going to go for a 40-20. We talked about that wind. And the wind he goes into, but Richards gets it back nicely there. He runs into his own player, and Wilson. He puts him down, and the Tigers put Richardson down. He'll play the ball. Gets it away to Vanderpool. This is where Vanderpool's been very strong for the Warriors on that first or second tackle. He's always been in there to carry the ball back for him.
He's been about their best tonight.
Yeah, he's Coiner. Coiner goes for a bit of a gallop, 5 metres short of the halfway line, just on the scoreboard side of the field. Plays the ball. Richards away to Duggan. Duggan long ball away to Burns. Burns short ball away to Richardson. Oh, good play here. Gets it away to Hargraves. Hargraves nearly gets through, but they come in and put him down. But he's 10 metres now inside the southern suburbs territory. Plays the ball back to Richardson. Richardson a long ball about to Burns. Burns even longer ball to Duggan, but the ball's gone forward again. Is he going to call that forward? Yes, he does, because the touch judge over there, we can see it. We've got a very good line up here where we in the commentary box. We had a very, very good view of that as we look at the replay there right here in front of us as Burns passes the ball 2 metres behind the line, and the ball ends up bouncing 1 metre just short of the line. So that was right there. Correct call by the touch judge. I don't know, Obee. There's how many minutes to go over there? Only 12 minutes and 58 seconds. If South don't score in this set of 6, I think I'll call it and declare it'll be a Wattles victory.
I think so, mate. They're just a bit clever here, but this will take anything away from this young Tigers side. They have played well.
They've been gallant, and I can see how they've been really testing a lot of sides this year. He plays the ball back to Hearn. Hearn gets it away to Whittaker. He's been my best for the South Tigers side. He'll play the ball back to Hearn. Hearn gets it away. The replacement forward, McCormick. That's a good, hard, strong carry. Still can't get him down. No, that was the 16. Sorry, Wilson. My mistake. Wilson gets it away to Choot. Inside ball to Ethan Hearn. Hearn away to Lip. Lip's been good. 2 dummies. Nearly got around 1, but he's caught and put down there. They're 25 metres short of the try line. They're going to go Austin. Austin kicks the ball deep down, but he kicks it straight to Richardson. But the referee's got the Wattles Warriors inside the 10 this time, and it's only 12 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the second half. And here's South's big opportunity as we see play one about 15 minutes ago. They just elected to go over the sideline on a bad play, tapped and restart by Murphy. Murphy goes straight at him. They're 12 metres short of the try line. Centre field. What can the Tigers do? Play the ball back to Whittaker. Whittaker comes at him and he's set upon him, put the ball down. No, he gets a pass out the back. Play on. They're going to go long ball here. Howard catches it and he'll score in the corner. Try here to the southern suburbs Tigers. Got that down to that man, Whittaker. He stood in the tackle and he got a great offload as we see it here in the replay.
Just about to say, Whittaker, he didn't do his usual burst onto it, but Wilson did well there.
Wilson, and here's Choot. Toot elects the long ball out to Howard, who had nobody in front of him, and he gets a clear passage to the line, puts it down. What are you going?
It's his second try of the match.
Oh, that's his second try. Well, you can say that.
Well, you said that to me before about Vanderpool, so I'll just get you back.
Vanderpool scored 3 for Wattles, and that's the second one there for young Howard. I've been very impressed with his game too. He's been taking that high ball well. His defence has been very, very strong, and he took that on his fingertips and put the ball down. Great little bit of work there by the Tigers, but the captain, courageous in Whittaker, he stood in the tackle and he offloaded to Wilson. And Wilson got it to Choot, and that was good entertaining football. Now it makes it 24 points to 12, kick to come. How important is the kick here, Obee, with 10 minutes and 24 seconds to go?
Well, Mitch Choot right on the sideline here for this Pittsburgh a Goodyear tyre mechanical goal. The ball comes off the tee. He's right on the sideline. He's only gone back about
Don't go too close to the sideline there,
15 metres. And as he comes, he kicks it. He's kicked it pretty well, but no, it's just gone to the right. Their score remains 24 points to 12. Souths have got 3 unconverted tries. You see, so kicking not being the flavour of the day, with Matt Duggan only getting 2 of their 5 attempts at goal. So
Wilson limping a bit? No, that's Hargraves.
Yes,
just looking at that, someone coming back there limping a little bit for the Wattles Warriors. I think it's Wilson that can help.
Yes, so South have to score very quickly, but I just can't see it against this Wattles side.
Been fairly well organised in the defence there. That time they just come in, rushed in, but Toot done it. They just didn't know what they were going to do. As we see Murphy, they're not going to do one of those little short kick-offs. They're going to put it deep down, and Austin uses his feet this time. He's learnt by his mistakes there. Much better football by Austin that time. He blocked it with his feet and set upon it. As we see the Tigers pass it twice here. try to get it right to centre field, tackle 2, but they're only 15 metres from their own try line. Hearn goes to dummy half, gets it away to that man, Murphy. That was a good, strong, straight run. Picked up 10 valuable metres, tackle 3, centre field. Hearn goes to dummy half, gets it away to their captain and Whittaker. Whittaker chiseled back to that middle of the line. He's made a good run again, but he finds his front, plays the ball. Hearn away to Toot gets the Lex to put the inside ball. They went a bit high, but he bounced out of it, and he's got a penalty. The referee's got a penalty as they went at him, and they've called it high. I think Ty Gardner might have went in there and just got him a shade high. Good strong run as we just have a quick look at the replay as they kick it. And they've made good ground. As we'll just have a quick look at the replay here as it shows a good outside-inside pass. He comes at him. Yeah, Ty Gardner just a little bit lazy. Not too venomous though. As the Tigers through Whittaker. Hearn gets it away this time, and that's Wilson. Wilson, good run. Wilson's been fairly busy, and he's been a handful to the Warriors. Hearn to dummy half. They're going to go right-hand side to Toot, short ball, long ball away to Howard, and Howard knocked it on this time. Wilson turns around and picks it up, and he goes for a bit of a gallop. He tries to get away from the 5'8" Toot, but he got him and pulled him down. Wilson, rarely that time, he couldn't get away from Toot. He raced at him and got him. We've got 7 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the second half. Clive Berghoffer Stadium, 24 points to 12 in favour of the Warriors. As it's tackle 3, plays the ball back to Richards. Richards short ball away to Coyner. Coyner gets up right up to the halfway line. Tackle 4 in the half. Richards short ball to Henry. Henry runs straight into the shoulder of Wilson, and Wilson bangs the shoulder and puts him into the ground. Good rugby league tackle. Good football all round. Dummy half, Richards gets it away to Duggan. Duggan kick over the top. He's got space out there. Holler for a Marshall, gets it on his shoulders, but he's in front of the kick. That's twice now. He's just been just a little bit offside there. I can see the plays are opening up there, Obee, as Duggan's reading the play quite well there.
Yeah, that's
Souths
right, they
playing
are.
a very, very compressed line as we see the tap restart. And it's a very low one, very tardy kick,
Yeah,
but it does make touch. It does make touch. Sorry, Obee.
Yeah, Warwick 46, Oakey 16, and Brothers still 24 points to 4 there. I don't know what's happening there as far as that point score is concerned.
As we see South now with a big opportunity. We've only got 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Wattles handing on to a handy 12-point leaders. They don't go very far on this set of 6 so far. Only tackled 2. Hearn goes to dummy half. Hearn's going to look for Wilson. Wilson will go straight and hard. Gets it inside the 10 metres. Makes that 5 metres short of the try line. Tackle 3, centre field. What can the Tigers do? Are they going to go left or right? They've set up both ways. Toot wants the ball. Short ball to Whittaker. Whittaker charges at him. Spins out of one. Whittaker still going. They're going to get him and put him down 2 metres short. Tackle 4. Dummy half. Hearn short ball. Wilson drops it. Knocks it on. It's going to be a Wattles ball. That could be the last play. That could be the last chance the Tigers have. It was a good enterprising football. You could see what they were going to try and do. Get the big man coming straight back at the line, trying to get off the shoulder of the Wattles defenders, but they read it very well and got the shoulder in there, jolted the ball free of his hands. So the Warriors now will have the scrum and feed. We've got 5 minutes and 37 seconds to go, Obee. Yeah. And I think it's all over now. I think the Warriors will run out victory here.
Over in the other games too. They're not full-time yet, but Brothers are in front of Pittsburgh, 48 points to 8. It's 46 points to 16. Warwick over Oakey, Nev Cherry Pest Control, 4 rounds. Nutzy, it is 24 points to 12. 5 minutes left to go here.
5 minutes left to go.
South.
I'm going to state now, if the Tigers can't score in this set of 6, game over. Because we've got 5 minutes. We've got 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Scrum yet to pack. The clock goes down. The Tigers, to me, my way of thinking, should have had the scrum packed so they could so they could use the clock, but they're not. But Toot's going to put the ball in. What are they going to do here? He's going to get a long ball away to Lip. Lip gets another pass away to Parker. Parker goes across field, tries to fend out a Vanderpool, but Vanderpool, he got him and put him down, plays the ball, long ball to Austin. Austin tries to straighten up, steps, goes around one. Austin still going. He's very elusive here, but he's finally caught and put out there 8 metres short of the try line. Hearn goes to dummy half, gets a short ball away. They're just a bit mundane in this set of 6. Obee, you wouldn't think they got a score here. McCormick got it. Austin long ball away to Toot. Toot looks for a short ball. He's going to go for a long ball away to Ethan Ahern, but the ball's gone behind Howard. Howard had to go back and pick it up. Tackle 4. They've lost. They would have lost 15 metres that play. Ethan Ahern to dummy half, gets it away to Toot. Toot has a long ball away, and the ball's on the ground, well picked up there. Can he get it away? Well, they had numbers there. McCormick, if he had got it away there, they were away. They would have been away. They're going to elect to go short side. Lip with a little kick over the top. Richards got back there, read it well. There's the game. Set and match for the Warriors will run out winners here. It's currently 3 minutes and 37 seconds to go here at Berghoffer Stadium. They lead by 24 points to 12, courtesy of 5 tries and 3 tries to the Tigers. 2 goals to Duggan and none to the Tigers so far as we see Volvo Perkins. Happy birthday, but the birthday boy, he goes straight and hard, and he's only 20 metres short of the halfway line. Duggan dummies and tries to go through. Oh, well read there by McCormick. He set upon him and put him down. Good football, McCormick. Duggan will play the ball away to that time, and Richards short ball, inside ball back to Gardner. Gardner tries to gallop over the halfway, but they come and put him down. Tackle 5. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the main game at the Berghoffer Stadium as Burns puts the ball high, and he's galloping around. It's anybody's ball. Wattles let it bounce. Now they come in and get it. Coiner knocks it out of his hand as this man Wilson goes for another gallop. This is play on, they say, and he's going to step lip up and he's going to score the try. Can you believe it? Both sides, 2 tries to Wilson, 2 tries to Wilson. Try, as both sides elected to let the
Let's
high
have a look at
ball
this replay
bounce.
here. Look, I just missed it there. I thought
You
it might
watch,
have been a
he does to
knock-on.
Lip. You watch he does to Lip. Now, Lip's got him covered.
Yep.
And he comes to Lip, steps in, stops Lip's progress. Now, that was brilliant football by Wilson. We've got a great replay system here. We've come a long way with the technology. And you listeners wouldn't believe what the technology we got here. We can go back and we can get replays, and it's all courtesy of this great technicians we got here in support.
Yeah,
and we've seen a good game. We've seen a good game, Obee. It's 28 points to 12, but I tell you what, listeners, the game hasn't been like that. Whereas we've seen probably the Wattles Warriors dominate field position in the second half, and any time Souths were down there, they just lacked to come up with a way to get through the Warriors' defensive line.
Here's the kick by Burns this time. It looks pretty good. Has he got it? Yes, he has. From the sideline for Goodyear. Pittsworth Tyre Mechanical there. Great kick there in front of the South can bar. I suggested some Pittsworth players there, down there in the can bar there. Great kick there by
Wattles
Burns.
players, you mean? Wattles supporters.
Wattles supporters.
Where
sorry.
are you, Obee? We're at the Berghoffer Stadium.
I'm at the Berghoffer Stadium. 30 points to 12 it is, with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this Toowoomba Sports Club match of the day.
And look, and I don't think it's a 30 points to 12 scoreline. The game's been a lot tighter than that. Just the South Tigers just lacking a little bit of variety close to the Wattles line. But you've got to give Wattles credit where credit's due. Their defence on their try line has been good. Both sides have been fairly tardy there. As we go for a short kick-off, but the Warriors have no trouble with the little 10-metre restart. They regather possession. We've only got 51 seconds to go here in the second half. It's 30 points to 12, and they'll play the ball back to Richards. Goes for a little bit of a scanner, but Wilson got him and put him down. Good tackle, ball and all tackle that time. Plays the ball to Burns. Burns gets it away to Perkins. Perkins and his customary run straight, Volvo straight. And he's short. He's only 3 metres short of the halfway line. They go right-hand side through Duggan dummies and goes. They're not finished, the Warriors, yet. There's 25 seconds to go. They want to put another one on the board. Long ball away to Burns. Travis Burns gets a short ball away to Henry. Henry goes straight into the South defensive line. He makes a good run, mate. 12 metres that time. Good run. Plays the ball back to Richards. Richards gets to Burns. Burns, lovely little ball away to Richards. Richards goes straight through. Dummies to the fullback. Oh, and he's going to be held up. Bombay try. All he had to do was pass it to his unmanned marked outside him. Oh, these sorts of football things I don't like that. You come into a gap there, you got the fullback, you draw him and you pass it to your player.
Yeah, you do, but look,
try.
It just sort of summed up that last part of that game. You know, it was 4 tries to 2 Wattles over South, and Wattles did get a bit of roll on with a couple of bit more momentum in that second half. But all credit to South. They came to play here, and Wattles end up winners and healthy winners in the end by 30 points 2-12. Your player of the match, Nutzy. Mine's Nick Vanderpool. I thought he came to play.
If he played, if you score 3 tries, I suppose you've got to go close to getting the man of the match. I thought he was where I thought Vanderpool was strong was on those tackle 1s and tackle 2 carry back into the Souths defence. Not so much his tries; they were good. He run good lines, but he was very busy there for his side. And he really got their side. He got their side onto a good start at the start of their set.
Yeah, sure. So you agree with me?
I'm going to agree with you 100%.
I think
there,
the 2 points, Jacob Whittaker. I think he was very up the middle all night. He settled the team down, closely followed by Jordan Lipp. But I thought Whittaker he got down and dirty and really took on the Wattles pack. Your thoughts?
I'm going to go exactly. I called Whittaker the best man out there for him. I thought Lipp was very dangerous. He's a player with a lot of potential. I know he wears the 5 on his back, and he's very elusive at the back there. But, geez, I'd like to see him up in probably the 6 jersey. I know Toots got that position, but every time he had the ball, but Whittaker's big carries into the Wattles defence, he was. And
I thought for the 1 point, Travis Burns really come to light, and he led them well, especially in that second half. And his kicks and his controlling of the game, I thought went really well. What about you?
Look, and I'm not going to disagree with you there, Obee. I thought he's a master competitor. It's really good to watch. I thought he's just a shade in front of Galton. I thought Galton's defence in around the middle there was really solid. There was a few tackles there where Whittaker, he really hit him with the shoulder and was very, very good. But, I'll go with you, Obee.
Well, we've seen an entertaining game here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium where we've seen Wattles win by 30 points to 12 here. 3 tries to Nick Vanderpool, a couple to Braden Wilson, and then for the South Tigers, who were very good this young side, 2 tries to Ben Howard and 1 to Ethan Hearn. It was an entertaining game. Our man of the match went to Nick Vanderpool for the Meranganan Pub player of the match. Jacob Whittaker got 2 points, and 1 point went to, I think it was Travis Burns, that's right, and our Webke Prize medal for the player of the year. Entertaining game. It was end-to-end stuff. Wattles just coming home the better at the end of it. Their momentum swings, especially after half-time. Travis Burns was instrumental in setting up plays there. Matt Duggan was very good, as was the birthday boy, Dale Volvo Perkins. And not to mention that with the Tigers, Mitch Chute led them around very, very well. Jacob Whittaker was huge and led by example for his young Tigers. And it's wonderful seeing his young Tigers play. Ben Howard, Jordan Lipp, Nate Jones, just to mention a few. It was a fantastic game here at Clive Berghoffer Stadium for Power TV, the match of the week. We hope you enjoyed this coverage from Power TV. You can see us every Monday on PowerTVAustralia.com, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
This has been a live production by the Power TV network in conjunction with Power FM for the Toowoomba Rugby League. Proudly brought to you by Hutchie's Builders.
If you're in business and interested in advertising on Power TV or Power FM, you can contact us by phone or email. The contact details are on the screen.